Hey there folks, this is GreenyXI welcoming you right back to Let's Play Danganronpa V3. This is episode 13. In last episode, we found an unusual suspect in Kaede, our main character, and now we're trying to figure out how she killed off Rantaro, the victim. And we figured out that she was stacking up the books, so the shotput ball would go through the vent and then roll down the books and conk him on the head by using the flash so that Rantaro would go towards it and then get conked at the right time. So, why didn't he hear the shotput ball come in? It's because the promotional video music was going, it was blaring. Let's keep going. The murder occurred while the Killing Game promotional video was being broadcast. Oh yeah, sorry. I'm going to try and finish off chapter 1 today. It might end up being a bit of a longer episode, I'm not sure, but we're coming right towards the end now to the, it's going to be amazing stuff coming. Because we have got the death of the killer, and they are always amazing in Danganronpa games. They're my favourite parts. So, here it comes.
So the library would not have been completely quiet at the time.
Oh. So that ghastly video drowned out the sound of the shot rolling.
What? Kaito, are you done now?
Damn it! So it's true then? You're saying Kaede really is the culprit?
So that means most of Kaede's sins were committed right before Shuichi's eyes. That's correct. I was with her in the classroom. And when she moved the vent grate aside. And when she lined up the books on top of the bookcase.
There are way more books here than I expected. Top of the bookcase is covered end to end with cluttered stacks of books. This is nothing. As I moved the ladder, I reorganized the books bit by bit. Geez, there are too many books. Might be hard to set up a camera here. I thought so. Wait, I just gotta try a little harder. I know you don't like to admit defeat, but really it's alright. I continued moving the ladder as I kept reorganizing the books. She put a lot of effort into it.
And it was the same when you took the murder weapon, wasn't it? You took the shotput ball when you got the cameras for Mew, right, Kaede?
Kaede, something wrong? We need to go before Mew changes her mind. Shuichi was already at the door of the warehouse waiting for me. Oh, sorry. I shoved the things I was holding into my backpack and ran after him.
So you were hiding it the entire time? Where would she have even hidden it?
Where did Kaede keep it? It could only be one place. Okay, so she chucked it in her backpack.
That's it! Kaede's backpack. She was carrying the shotput ball in there. Despite its weight, it would have been easy to carry in a backpack. I noticed you also had a spare vest, which you could have wrapped it in. That would prevent the cameras you were carrying from being damaged.
And that means all of this happened right in front of Shuichi. But we should not blame him for that. None of those actions warranted suspicion at the time, so we might not have noticed.
That clears it all up then. Every part of the crime Kaede plotted.
That can't be. It's gotta be a mistake, right?
But if all of that is true, then that's pretty unfortunate. I mean, it's Kaede, you know? She kept preaching about working together, and then she goes and kills in cold blood!
No, something still doesn't fit.
What doesn't fit?
Kaede wouldn't do something like that.
Huh? You mean she's not the type? But you were the one that said she did it, right?
Yes, I did say that. But murder in cold blood is just not in her character. I truly believe that. I believe in her.
But why? Why do you still believe in me, Shuichi? Why? Tell me why! Why are you doing this? Are you still looking away from the truth?
Not at all. My belief in you is going to lead me to the truth. I'll show you what's behind all this. I'll show you your truth.
I know, it's getting crazy, right? But it's time for another tutorial. Your opponent is on the ropes, but they're in armament mode and won't listen to you. You have to remove their armaments to refute what they say, and this will happen once per trial towards the end as well. That's how argument armament works. Your objective is to destroy all your foes' armaments and strike the finishing blow. You match the rhythm to shoot down your opponent's statements to damage the armament. Marks on top of your opponent's statements called rhythm sights. Right when the gorge makes one revolution, press the correct button to shoot the statement. When damaged enough, the armament will break and the music will change. Tempo will also pick up, so match the timing. Can't get in rhythm? Try pressing R1 to activate Fever Time. During Fever Time, you'll be invincible, and you can press any button. You can only activate it when your focus energy is full, so watch it carefully. When your opponent's armament is destroyed, you can give your final argument. The argument will be displayed with 4 words, assigned to X, triangle, square, and circle. Press the buttons in the correct order to land the finishing blow. Use split-second logic to refute your opponent's final argument. As always, it was a pleasure.
You still believe in me? I'm definitely the culprit. You think I wouldn't do it? It's all my fault! You still believe in me? Ah! I'm the one who killed Rantaro! That's the truth of this case! And that's all there is to it! I'm a terrible murderer! Please stop! Just stop! Remember what I told you? You have to fight for the truth. Shuichi, I know you can do this. If you say you believe in me, then... don't look away from the truth! Please stop! Just stop! Remember what I told you? Do you know what I was trying to do?
You weren't persuaded by Monokuma, and you weren't trying to save yourself. What you were trying to do was kill the mastermind.
Kill the mastermind?
Kaede wasn't targeting Rantaro. She was targeting the mastermind. She was trying to end this killing game. She was trying to save us all. Isn't that right, Kaede?
I see! Otherwise, everyone would have died when the time limit expired.
So, she tried to end the killing game by killing the mastermind?
But it's all my fault. Kaede trusted my detective skills. I told her the mastermind might be there. And that's why she set that trap. It's all my fault. She trusted my detective work and I screwed it up.
Stop. It's not true. Please, don't say it's your fault. It'll be harder for me. None of this is your fault. It's mine. Everything's my fault.
Kaede.
Shuichi, can I ask you to do one last favor for me? Can you end all of this?
What?
I want you to reveal everything that happened and convince everyone. And then, I want you to end this. That's my final wish.
I understand. I'll end all of this. I'll reveal everything. The truth and the lies.
I want to help. I want to help you grant Kaede's wish. I'll now explain the closing argument, the final piece of detective work to end this trial. In the closing argument, you'll wrap up the case, exactly the same as the other Danganronpa Games Together comic book to try and fill in all the clues and all that. I'll have to reproduce the order of events in the case in the form of a comic book. But this recreation is just Shuichi's deduction, so there are gaps here and there. Gaps are areas where a number of pieces are missing. After selecting the panels with D-pad, press left stick to move the cursor over the gaps. And then fit the panel in the empty space with triangle, only the correct panel will fit. Compare the empty space hints with the stock panel hints to complete the comic. There will be some panels you cannot select at first. Filling in some gaps correctly will unlock the other panels. Press L1 now to switch pages. Thank you all, thank you all. Okay, so first one. Who wanted to fight against Monokuma after hearing the additional motive? Let's have a little look what we got here. Got Kaito, Gonta, and Tanko. Was it them? Yeah, it was them. Chuck it in. Okay, let's flip over to this question mark. Who was asked to modify the cameras? It was obviously Mew. We haven't got that one yet, though. One more right answer to unlock some more clues. We'll have to come back to that one. What was the murder weapon found in the warehouse? That was a shot put ball. I don't think we got that one yet either, have we? Nope, that's the vent. Nope, keep going. What did the culprit do with the library's vent? They opened it. Can we just chuck in classroom vent? Or will that not work? No, I don't think that's... Hold on, we have got one. I just noticed something. So, yeah. There we go. Okay, so we've now unlocked this one, and this one. So where's the one about Mew then? Yeah, about Mew. That would be her. So now we got all the clues unlocked. If you look on the left, the 0 means you can unlock another one. So, what's this one then? What did the culprit do with the library's vent? Well, they propped it open. Yeah, there we go, prop. Exact wording. This one. What books did the culprit set up last? Sensor, turn on the flash function. Encyclopedia. What did the culprit do with the modified camera? Flashy flash, right? Do with modified camera, turn on the flash function, yeah. What happened in the classroom 1 hour before the time limit? That's got to be the... yeah, music. No, oh, okay. Oh shit, going wrong. Okay. Security sensor? Yeah, that's the one that made him go run and all that. Where's the shot put ball rolled? That would be the classroom vent. Nice easy one. Whose picture was taken with the camera that flashed? That's Rantaro. Why wasn't the sound of the shot put ball? Yep, the music. And lastly, the only one we've got left. After the receiver went off, what did Shuichi see in the library? Bookcase returned to its original position. All done.
This is the truth of the case! It all began 2 days prior, when Monokuma gave us the additional motive. The time limit added to this killing game triggered the crime. After the announcement, some of us decided to form groups to plan our next move. I had my own plan to find the mastermind, and someone offered to help me. At the time, I never would have imagined they would become the culprit. To expose the mastermind, the culprit and I set up hidden cameras in the library. There was a hidden door in the library that showed signs of use. We deduced that the mastermind would return there to let Monokuma out. The next day, we asked Mew if she could modify some cameras for our trap. We then went to the warehouse to gather the necessary materials. All we needed were disposable cameras and a security sensor. But the culprit found something else there. The murder weapon. That's right, the shot put ball. They put the cameras, as well as the shot, in their backpack. Then, on the day the time limit would expire, the day of the murder, the culprit and I collected the modified cameras from Mew and visited the library. Once there, we searched the room for ideal locations to place the cameras. But even then, the culprit was preparing the murder. They began by removing the vent grate, and laid it inside the air duct. Then, they moved the pile of books on top of the bookcase, pretending to organize them. After that, they placed open encyclopedias on the final bookcase. It appeared innocuous enough, but it was actually a path for the murder weapon. The culprit also tampered with the hidden camera linked to the security sensor. I was responsible for setting up the other cameras, but that one, I didn't even notice their trick. They used duct tape to keep the flash function on. After the cameras were set, the culprit and I climbed the stairs to the first floor classroom. We kept a lookout for the others and waited for the security sensor to go off. During the stakeout, we saw Kaito and 6 others go down to the basement. Rantaro was with them, the first victim. After watching that group enter the game room, I returned to the classroom. With about 1 hour remaining, the security receiver I was holding went off. I assumed it was the mastermind, so I ran out of the classroom to the library. I was in such a hurry, I left the culprit behind. Looking back on it now, that was the last chance I had to stop the murder. After I had left, the culprit took the shot put ball out of their backpack and rolled it into the classroom vent. This set the murder in motion. Rantaro had moved the bookcase, triggering the receiver. Unbeknownst to him, the trap had been sprung. First, the modified camera took a picture of Rantaro with the flash on. Rantaro noticed the flash and approached the bookcase to inspect the camera. The camera flash lured Rantaro directly into the murder weapon's path. The shot the culprit tossed into the vent rolled through the air duct. Came out of the library's vent and kept rolling atop the bookcase. Opening the vent grate and organizing the books was all to create a path. Under normal circumstances, the victim would have been alerted by the noise. But the promotional video was masking the sound of the shot rolling. The shot kept rolling, then fell on Rantaro's head, killing him instantly. By the time we had entered the room, the murder was complete. I imagine, seeing Rantaro's body, the culprit probably thought, the mastermind is dead, the game is over, now we can all go home. But their wish didn't come true, because Rantaro wasn't the mastermind. It was murder, in an attempt to save all our lives. That is the truth. That's the truth behind your lies, Kaede Akamatsu. The ultimate pianist. And that concludes the events of this case.
No. Kaede did it?
Damn it!
It is a truth I do not wish to accept. But since Shuichi has brought everything to light, we can at least try to trust the Kaede we've come to know up to this point.
The Kaede we've come to know?
Even if she did commit a crime, what Kaede has said to us is not a lie. She wanted to protect us. And I firmly believe that to be the truth.
If that was a lie too, it'd be the last straw for me. I'd have nothing left to believe in.
You guys are so nice. Even though I betrayed you all.
No, that's not true, Kaede! You were trying to save all of us.
Nice job, Shui.
What?
You were super reliable back there. But you still have a long way to go. You need to be more assertive. If you did that more often, you'd be a pretty cool guy.
Kaede, why? Why are you smiling like that? Why are you still trying to get me to be brave? Why, Kaede? Why are you thinking about everyone except yourself? If you had just been less selfless, you wouldn't have had to murder. Why? Why do you do that?
I'm sorry.
Stop, stop, stop! At least save it for the end of the trial! Sheesh! Looks like the debate's finished, so that means it's voting time!
All right, you bastards! Press the button in front of you to cast your vote!
And make sure y'all vote, because refusing to vote is grounds for termination.
At last! The heart-racing excitement as the Blackened and the Spotless finally face off! It's voting time! It seems the voting has finished. Now then, let's see the result. Who'll be chosen as the Blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
Ha, we did well. It's an A. I'm not sure if we can get an S rank. I mean, we didn't get an S on any of it. I don't know. I imagine not with that, but I don't know. Okay, let's keep going.
Absolutely right.
Well, at this point it goes without saying, but you all voted correctly. The Blackened who killed Rantaro Amami is the ultimate pianist, Kaede Akamatsu. Good. What? Good? What do you mean, good? Is this how you want it to end? Not really, but it could have turned out a lot worse, so this is fine too. It's not fine, this is super horrible. The worst ever. Yeah, how did it come to this? Kaede, what would possess you to do something like this? Gonto no can accept this, not unless you explain. Yeah, I'll be satisfied until I hear it straight from you. Kaede, please. Okay, please allow me a few more moments of your time then. Just like Shuichi said, I was after the mastermind this entire time. I wanted to kill the mastermind, and I thought doing that would end the killing game. But why did you try to kill them? Maybe they could have been captured. If it hadn't been for the time limit, I probably would have done that. But the time limit meant that capturing the mastermind was less likely to work, you know? Because the mastermind would have just played dumb to run out the clock and kill us all. I was worried about that happening. So you sought to kill the mastermind instead?
That's right.
I had made up my mind just before we set up the cameras in the library. I thought it was my last chance to save everyone. I couldn't let that chance pass me by. I had to save everyone no matter what. Even if you had to kill someone. That's right. I thought that killing the mastermind was our best shot at escaping this place together. I really believed it too. Kaede. Oh, Kaede, it never dawned on you? As soon as that thought entered your head, Monokuma had you right where he wanted. Because what mattered most to Monokuma is that the killing game started. Regardless of your reasons, the moment you felt the urge to kill, you had already lost. You agreed to be part of this killing game when you allowed murder to fill your heart. Wait, to put it like that? But he's not wrong, she's the reason the killing game finally started. But if Kaede hadn't done anything, we'd all be dead by now.
Right.
Kaede saved everyone. We no can blame her. I know. You don't need to remind me. That's why I'm so pissed off. Pissed off at myself for being so useless. Kokichi, that's enough. I can see through your act. Oops. That obvious, huh? But Kokichi is right. I was being played. And I didn't even kill the mastermind. I killed one of our dear friends instead. What I did was so terrible. So unforgivable. I took an innocent life. I'm nothing but a horrible murderer. You should all hate, blame and be disgusted by me. Kaede, please calm down. After we found Rantaro's body, when I realised he wasn't the mastermind, I thought about ending this by confessing to you what I had done. But I couldn't, because of Monokuma's first blood perk. I see. If you confessed there and then, you would have been able to leave. But you decided you couldn't leave this place by yourself, so you kept quiet. Because of the first blood perk, you were forced to hide the truth from us. Oh, yeah, that's right. So the first blood perk worked against the blackened rather than for them. But at the same time, I thought, if I did this for everyone, then instead of making things easier by confessing, I thought I should lie to you all, so it would motivate you to keep moving forward. Is that the reason for the trial? To reveal the mastermind? I felt like if I didn't do this, then Rantaro's death would have been meaningless. We were searching for both the culprit and the mastermind during the class trial. Ah, Kaede did mention that. But that's why I want to end all the terrible things happening to us. I'll defeat the mastermind and end this dumb killing game. I'll even use this class trial to do that. I never wanted to keep my crime a secret. I was going to tell you all eventually, but before I did, I wanted to expose the mastermind first. Then the killing game would have ended, and everyone but me would have been saved. I thought that was the best way I could atone for killing Rantaro. This is my fault. I was wrong. There was no mastermind. You were wrong? But didn't you say the mastermind was one of us? That's what I thought at first, but in the end we have nothing. No one made any moves at the time limit. The trial was useless. Even when Shuichi was about to be voted as the Blackened, still they did not appear. Sheesh, that seriously was a close one. If Kaede had just kept her mouth shut, we'd all be dead right now. No way. There has to be something else we can discuss. We just gotta think. Right, Shuichi? On the other hand, she's only in this mess because she decided to say something at that moment. I wanted to protect Kaede, but I also wanted to unmask the mastermind. But even when the killer was about to be condemned, they remained hidden. That has to mean that the mastermind is not among us after all. So Kaede had the wrong idea the whole time. All her actions were taken under Shuichi's flawed logic. That's why this is my fault. All this happened because my detective work was wrong. If I hadn't been so stupid, if I'd never said anything about a mastermind to Kaede, Rantaro wouldn't have died, and Kaede wouldn't be a murderer. This is all my fault. No, it's not. Kaede? I killed him, not you. Right? Didn't I? But Kaede, why did you set such a convoluted trap? If your intent was to kill the mastermind, there was no reason for you to cover your tracks. Isn't it obvious? It's because she didn't want Shuichi to know. Me? Of course, but I didn't want everyone else to know either. Because I said I wanted to escape this place with everyone. But you guys wouldn't want to be friends with a girl who killed someone, would you? Be friends? Kaede put a lot of thought into this. She put so much thought into this, it drove her to commit murder like a lunatic. God, you're such a dumbass. I know, right? I'm such an idiot. We only survived the time limit because of that idiocy. Yes, we're still alive thanks to you. Kaede, I didn't know how, but I wanted to get out of here with you. I wanted to be friends. I'm so sorry. So you're saying everything you did was because you were thinking of us? You hid that you killed him just to stay and help us? How did things... Alright, that's it. What? What do you mean? What do you mean that's it? Father, you getting bored? You know how Pops gets. He can't stand this kind of tearjerker schlock. I can't stop crying. I see nothing gets past my adorable little cubs. I don't even let appetizers get past me, especially if someone else bought them. But we can't let this boring display grind the action to a halt, so time to make things interesting. Make things interesting? Now the moment you've all been waiting for. Punishment time. Oh, it's a good one too. Punishment? You mean Kaede's execution? No friggin' way. There's no way we'll let you do that. Exercise assemble.
Punishment time is a sacred segment. You're not allowed to interfere.
And if you even try to interfere, we'll just crush yous with these here exosols.
It's cool, but it's probably better if one person dies instead of everyone.
Like hell am I just gonna sit here and do what you say? Kaede fought with her life on the line, and so will I!
Gonta will face you all. Times like this are why Gonta became strong. Gentlemen never back down, and neither will Gonta.
This is the perfect chance to test out my Neo Aikido skills on machines.
Yeah, I'll help. I can...
Everyone, stop!
Stop it.
Please just stop.
Kaede.
Enough, you guys. I've already prepared myself. You're giving up?
Why?
But why? You said you'd never give up, that we'd get out of here together. That's what you said, Kaede. So what are you giving up now? Did you mean what you said? I know we can do something. Don't give up until the end.
No.
I'm not giving up, because I have you.
You know?
Even after I'm gone, my wish will still be here. So I'm counting on you all. I'm entrusting my wish to every one of you.
I believe in you!
I believe that you all will make it through this somehow.
You have to live!
Don't go dying on me now. End this ridiculous killing game, survive, get the hell out of this place. And then, be friends after you escape, okay? I think you'll all be the best of friends.
Yeah.
Affirmative, Kaede.
I shall take
I'll do my utmost to fulfill your final request. I won't give up. I'll get out of here, no matter what. Got to work hard and keep friends safe till very end. Okay, Kaede, you definitely weren't boring. Now then, let's get started. I have a special punishment prepared for the ultimate pianist.
Very special punishment.
Kaede Akamatsu. He was talking. Wait a second. Kaede, please, don't.
Hey.
Shuichi, you better not lose.
You can't lose!
Can't lose to this killing game. I know you can beat it. Let's give it everything we got.
I believe in you!
So please, believe in yourself.
It's a promise.
Okay? It's a promise. I love that one. Oh. The moment it was over, I felt my legs give out under me. What I just saw didn't feel real. As if all reality had vanished, and the only thing left was a fictional world. Real or not, Kaede was gone. Kaede Akamatsu no longer existed in our world. Huh? What the? Why is Monokid... Monodam, what have you done? Gross, she puked again. But this tension ain't so bad, you know. Finally feels like a proper killing game. If anything, we could stand to use a little more tension in our lives. Right, Dad? No, my sweet darling Monokid. Claimed as collateral damage. It's a nightmare. It's unacceptable. My precious cub is... On second thought, I guess it's okay. After all, I still got 4 more cubs. I'm glad you kids came in bulk. It's okay. I'm shocked. Our existence means that little, huh? What's done is done. What's dead is dead. No point crying over crushed cubs. Unless you want to end up like these sad sacks. What in the world is this? Are you fucking kidding me? Talk about overkill. Atua, please grant Kaede's soul eternal repose. I can't believe this happened to Kaede. I like this so much. Kaede. All this adrenaline creates such an exquisite feeling of despair. It's moments like this that make all the killings worth it. Why are you doing such a terrible thing? You're the worst of the worst. Does human life have no value to you at all? I know human life is precious. I'm not a monster, you know. Because if human life was precious, ending it wouldn't be nearly as much fun. There's no greater joy than witnessing such a display of despair entertainment. You've surpassed psychotic by a wide margin.
What now?
Don't think I've ever felt quite this irritated. I won't forgive you for this. Got that? I won't ever forgive you. Spoken like a marked man. What's your objective, Monokuma? Do you hate us? If so, have we done something to make you hate us? Hate you? Who can say? That's your job to figure out. If you really want to know what's going on, you're going to have to work for it. Though the corpse formerly known as Rantawa may have had a hunch.
What is it?
What do you mean? What was Rantawa's hunch? What indeed? He did say he would end this game. He also knew about the hidden door. Could that be at all related to this hunch you claim he had? I wonder. What the hell's this hunch you're going on about? Spill it! I wonder. If you have no intention of telling us, then keep your mouth shut. Focusing on Kaede instead of a deadweight victim. It's not his fault he was useless. He died before his talent could be revealed. If he had lived long enough to reveal it, maybe he would have been more useful. Oh well, he's dead and that's that. That's the indifference of death for you. He wasn't really the mastermind, was he? You still pestering me with these annoying questions? Aren't you guys focusing a little too much on whether or not there's a mastermind? If you keep this up, you're all going to end up like Kaede. What? Maybe spend less time worrying about nonsense and more time watching your back, okay? You never know who's going to become the next killer. I can't wait. I wonder what kind of killing game we'll get to see next. Damn it. You may have gotten us this time. We'll get you next time. You'll see. Why are you all psyched up? It's nice to see that at least one of you had some chutzpah around you. Chutzpah? I have a feeling you're going to live for a while. Thanks. I'll do my best. Shut the hell up. We're not going to have another killing game. Kaito, Momota, I'm not going to let you have your way anymore. Got it? I'm going to punch that grin right off your face. For sure. Alright. That seems unlikely. Pretty sure you won't live long enough to do that. Anyway, you guys have a lot to think about. Work hard and do your best to graduate, because the fun's only just begun. Hasn't it just? Hey Mondam, explain yourself. I get the Mono Kid was obnoxious and rude, but that was way out of line. I did it for us. Hey, wait Monodam. Where you going? You probably killed him as a payback for all the bullying. What an interesting turn of events. Yeah, probably. And he finally talked as well. And with that, Monokuma and the cubs left, and only we remained in the courtroom. I don't think I can take all this. I can't stand this anymore. I feel like I'm gonna go crazy.
No.
Tsumugi, you mustn't give up hope. Is there even hope to be had here? The room feels utterly drained of it. Kaede, what kind of degenerate male cries in public? It's so rude. Potenko, you're crying too.
Hey.
Now's not the time to point that out, Kibo. Just let it be. Times like this, we should pray for Kaede's soul so she can rest in peace. How's anyone supposed to rest in peace after getting killed like that? What are we gonna do from now on? Yeah, I'd like to know too. I'm so over this already. Shut up, shut up. You'll just need to shut up. Kaito's voice boomed in the air, and the room went silent. Every single one of you, and your meek little complaints. You're pissing me the hell off. But the one who's pissed me off the most is you, Shuichi. Huh? Oh.
Clench your teeth!
Kaito! You are supposed to say that before you hit him.
Did you hear what Kaede said? She said she believed in you. That she passed her wish on to you. But what the hell's wrong with you? You didn't say a damn thing to Monokuma. You call yourself a man?
What's the matter? Say something already. I just hit you. Aren't you pissed off? What's your problem? Enough, Kaito. Sucker punching is pretty low, even for a low-life degenerate male like you. You better knock it off or I'm gonna explode my Neo Aikido all over your face. Fine.
Are you okay?
Shuichi, you okay? I'm fine.
Okay, for now.
Please stop. This sort of altercation is just a waste of time. Gonta not sure it's waste of time, but Gonta agree. Fighting not good.
Then...
Can we leave now? Staying here will only make us more depressed. Well put. I agree wholeheartedly. Sorry. You all should go ahead without me. Why? Is there a reason you wish to stay in a place like this? I want to be alone for a while. Just for a little bit. But we can't just leave you here by yourself.
No.
Smoogie, perhaps it would be best if we allowed him some privacy for now. Okay, I suppose. Shuichi, don't beat yourself up, okay?
Yeah.
Just hit the reset button on your feelings and you'll feel happy and cheerful in no time.
Listen.
Being a tad insensitive is important for survival. It helps one avoid suicidal thoughts.
Hey.
Gonta will go back, okay? Let Gonta know if you need his help, okay? Now, Shuichi is going to take all the blame, right? One by one, everyone climbed aboard the elevator, except... Shuichi, I don't know how well you knew Kaede, but why don't you try going to her ultimate lab?
Huh?
What do you mean?
That's right.
Monokuma set the room up, so there's probably not a lot there to remember her by. But there should at least be a bunch of little things she liked. Things Kaede liked?
Listen up.
Understand, there's only one way to get through this awful feeling. No one's going to be able to console you if you're just sitting here alone. If anyone's going to help you, it'll be her, in your memories. With those words, he stepped onto the elevator. This is such a nice scene coming up. Before I realised it, I got to my feet. I just started walking, and I was headed toward the Ultimate Pianist's research lab. It's not as if there would be any memories here, but these are the things she was really passionate about. That's good enough for now. What a magnificent piano. I would like to hear her play it, if only just once. That reminds me, the song that Kaede was talking about. Of course, it must be here somewhere. I stood in front of the shelves of CDs and searched each one thoroughly, end to end. It should be here somewhere. Where is it?
Ah.
Here it is. This is it. I took the CD from the shelf and placed it in the player in the corner. Soon, a soft melody had filled the classroom. My body relaxed, totally enveloped in the music. It was a strange feeling, the sound seeping into my body. Before long, I began to close my eyes.
I wish there was a piano here. I would play you a song to help you cheer up. A pretty song to play for you. Oh, like Clair de Lune by Debussy. It's a soothing song that calms your heart, like the moon's reflection on water. You noticed, huh? Yeah, I'm shaking too. But I'd be a mess if you weren't here. I wouldn't have been able to do anything. I would have been so lost. I'm glad you're here with me, Shuichi. With you by my side, I feel like I can stand up to anything. You give me the courage I need to take on the Mastermind. So please, be more confident. I believe in you, so you should definitely believe in yourself.
Yeah, I'll try. I don't know if I can do it, but no, I'll do it. I have to believe in myself. I won't be afraid anymore. I will face the truth for everyone. I won't give up. For your sake, Kaede. I promise. From the bottom of my heart, I promise you, Kaede.
Yep, that's our promise. I'm leaving everything up to you, Shuichi. Goodbye.
I love that scene so much. Because I loved her character so much. It was really quite emotional. No, I'll say emotional, obviously. I didn't cry or anything, but I really do at like forms of entertainment and stuff. But I did miss her all the way through the game then, strangely. Okay, so we got the musical note tape in from her death. And yeah, of course we're going to save. That didn't end up too long after all. I was expecting longer. Okay, so 31st to 10th, we'll get rid of that one. So, that's the end of chapter 1. I think we'll end things off here. This seems like a good point. This has been Greeny XI. I hope you've enjoyed. I'll see you again in a bit when we see how Shuichi does, how everyone carries on, the 14 remaining remaining people. I just love how they did this chapter, the killing and everything. They put it right in front of your face, but you don't expect your main character, who you're controlling, to be the killer. So if you're anything like me, you don't see it coming. You don't see that killer coming. And that's why I love how they did this chapter. Although I do hate that they got rid of one of my favourite characters of the group. But that just made it all the more effective, I think. And I love her death scene. It's so good. Okay, so thanks again for watching, folks. See you again in a bit.